Hello my friends, and welcome back to the rabbit hole, and welcome to my last haul of 2023. So dramatic, but I think this is going to be a fun video. It's going to be more about the makeup deals that I got on basically Black Friday, but a little bit after as well. We're gonna be trying on makeup today, chatting about it. It's not all first impressions either, although some of it is, but hopefully just a fun video in general. I have got to start out this video by saying, two brands in particular came through with the best deals by far. Melt Cosmetics and Huda Beauty. They had up to 80% off, and they were not joking when they said that. You know how some brands will say, oh, up to 90% off, but what's 90% off is a loose thread that somebody found in the back of the warehouse, and the rest of the site is 10% off. It makes me mad. It makes me mad. Melt and Huda did not disappoint. I also got a few other nice deals, although nothing quite compares to Melt and Huda. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite deal of this holiday 2023 season was. You know we love deals here in the rabbit hole. Okay, let's go ahead and get started because I do have a fair bit to try on today. I have my Wet n Wild Snoopy bag from last year. Peanuts bag. I'm sorry, Snoopy is the star of the show, is he not? Oh, I forgot to tell you all, timestamps and links are in the description box below as always, and we are starting with none other than a Melt purchase. This is the Zodiac collection. I think this was $25. I am having trouble wrapping my brain around how they did this. I get it, I can explain it. See, I actually think it's pretty smart of brands to have these mega discounts on products that aren't necessarily selling all that well. You could sell them to TJ Maxx, but you're gonna have to sell them at a discount so TJ Maxx can mark them up. You could destroy them all, and a lot of luxury brands do that. I really don't, I hate hearing about that. I hate knowing that luxury brands would rather destroy products than sell them at a discount. But, you know, it's part of their model. I don't have to like it, I guess. Or you could just sell everything at a discount on your own website, which is what Melt and Huda did, and frankly, I think that's brilliant. So yeah, this was the Bad Side Zodiac collection. It came with a bag that kind of has can you see the constellations? Oh wait, yeah, okay, strangely enough, you can actually see it on camera better than in person. That's odd. It's so hard to see it in person. 4 lip products, which I don't know if we'll try on today, because I might want to try on the Kaleidos lip clay that I bought, and 4 palettes. $20. This is the Bad Side Zodiac collection, by the way, which is, I've never seen a Zodiac collection done in this way. You know they're mostly about your positive qualities. I'm an Aries. I'm supposed to be a leader. But not with Melt's collection, no. With Melt's collection, it's all of your negative qualities. Let's see what they say for me. So fire is my palette, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let's see if I actually match up to these. So the shades are Drama Queen, my last haul of 2023. All right, Melt, I'll take that one. Too much, yes. Yes. Bossy, no. Well, okay, it's come out a few times when I was working as a manager. You kind of have to be a little bossy, but you could still be nice about it. I need everyone to finish this project today. We can do it. We have it within us. Ego trip, much more of a fan of ego death. Hothead, no, one upper. Like in Mario? I don't know what that means. Arrogant revenge. I wouldn't say I'm either of those. Didn't we determine that the Zodiac is off or something? Is that the problem? It's all in good fun though. So let's see. I'm going to I guess I have to do a red look today. So I'll start with the Drama Queen shade right here. What do you all think of horoscopes? I believe in them, but for a different reason than you might expect. I don't think the stars determine our personality. I think that when you hear your whole life that you are supposed to be certain traits, I think you eventually live up to those. It's kind of like how we've noticed that people that have the same name tend to have certain characteristics to them. You live up to your name, to some extent at least. Oh, I forgot how pigmented Melt Cosmetics is. It's been a while since I used one of their products. I will say, this company has a bit more of a challenging eyeshadow formula. Well, actually, this does seem like it's a little bit of an easier formula to work with. I guess I should say the only palette I've ever owned from Melt before this was Millennial Pinks, and ooh, that one's a challenge. That one got a lot of mixed reviews, and I can tell you why. It's because if you are incredible at eyeshadow, yeah, you'll have no problem with it. If you are okay at eyeshadow, it's gonna test you, it's gonna see what you are capable of. This feels like it is a little bit of a different formula in a very good way. I'm not spending forever on eyeshadow, so I'll just tell you what I used in this palette. These 3 shades, and then this one, and I guess we're gonna use Ego Trip all over my lid. Ego Death. Okay, so during the pandemic, Ara and I ranked all of our favorite movies. Actually, a very fun pastime activity. Might I suggest it? Mine are mostly comedies. I think my favorite comedy to this day is still Uncle Buck. At the very least, that is the movie I quote the most by far. And then Office Space, Big Lebowski, Dr. Strangelove. But I have to give my #1 movie of all time, to the movie End of Evangelion. And this is something I don't know if this would hold up as well for me now. It might have been a combination of being a teen when I saw it, coming fresh out of a cult, and then of course you have to watch the entire Evangelion series first, but nothing has ever impacted me as much as that movie. The idea that we are all Fanta. It's beautiful. It'll change my entire perspective on life, one movie and one series. Of course, now that I'm older, I think about how certain aspects of the movie and show are... Are we really alluding to Shinji? Can you imagine how much better the world would be if everyone realized we're all Fanta? The world would be so much less selfish, we would be kinder, we would share, we would... See, Ego Death. I swear by it. This was a really great little palette. It was way easier to work with than Millennial Pinks. Okay, Melt, okay. I saw they have a new collab out, but I forget who it's with. I think it's one of the true crime channels, which I don't watch. I can't do that kind of thing. I'm gonna do some eyeliner off camera. That is something I did not buy in these sales because I'm done with Western liquid eyeliner. Listen, J-Beauty, C-Beauty, K-Beauty. Okay, Asian Beauty is where to go for eyeliner. I am completely convinced. What do you all think of this? I'm thinking about doing a video on Asian beauty products that replaced my Western products that are genuinely better and yet so much more affordable. I come back to my mascara so I can spray my face first without getting it everywhere. Let's move on to concealer. I did end up making a Rose Inc order. One of the items I bought is the Rose Inc concealer in shade LX010. Yeah, they finally got me towards the end. I got the box set here with the skincare items in it. I realized something with Rose Inc. I think their products work well for me because I think they tend to be more desaturated. And my skin does have a bit of gray to it. I'm a goth queen. This is one of those topics where brands don't typically tell us about their saturation levels in their base products, but wouldn't that be helpful information to have? Wouldn't it be helpful if rather than just being told we get warm, neutral, and cool undertones, what if they told us about the hue and the tint and the saturation? And then some brands don't even tell us their undertones at all. We gotta just guess at it. Ugh, foundation shopping is frustrating. All right, and I'm gonna grab a tiny amount of my House Labs, which I'm just gonna steal from the inner lid. I don't like the packaging on the Haus Labs concealer. I use such a tiny amount of concealer. Why are these brands acting like I'm gonna apply a ton of concealer? No, I need a tiny amount. Really what I should say is I didn't buy any liquid foundation. I think I bought 2 powder foundations. I'm ready for matte looks to be in. What do you all think will be the makeup trends for 2024? I am ready for matte. And listen, the way trends work, you can do whatever you want to, but I would like to see more matte options. I say this as a person with dry skin. I can't imagine how people with oily skin are feeling. Here's the powder foundations I bought. I bought the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in shade 105. Listen, this was 50% off, and that 25% off via Klarna on the Sephora website, because VIB sale, who? 25% off? Which stacked with the sale items, oh my, I have never before felt like, wow, I got such a good deal at Sephora. How often do we say that? Sephora is not the deal place. It's not the deal place. And then I also bought the Glowish Huda Beauty Luminous Pressed Powder, and this is, whoa, this is not cute all over my face. We will use it as a highlighting powder. I also bought her brush, so we'll use the Glowish brush today with some of this Fenty powder, and I'm just gonna very lightly apply this. What do you all think of the Pantene color of the year? I like it. I think it's a really pretty color. Peach? Ooh, I am here for peach. So that is only the Fenty powder foundation applied. Look, my skin still looks glowy. It's because I added some oil into my moisturizer this morning because it's winter. I need some extra emollient properties. It's just, it's so hard for me to not glow. But all right, we'll go into the Glowish powder. Gonna grab my EcoTools tiny little brush for this. And that is shade 01 Fair. The rest of this video, for the most part, we still have to do mascara, but most of the rest of this video is my Urban Outfitters 40% off. I cannot believe more people don't talk about Urban Outfitters as a place to get beauty products. I messed up. I bought some clothes and I ended up regretting that. Nothing fit. I don't know what size I wear. But I got Kaleidos and Kosas for 40% off. Where else are you gonna get that kind of deal? Why does nobody talk about Urban Outfitters? And that's in addition to the skincare deals that I got. Okay, so we're gonna try, for the first time ever, the Kaleidos Space Age Highlighter. I bought Mars Melter. Ah, it's such cute packaging. Okay, it's a little tin. I do not know what to expect. I think this might be, is that gonna act as a blush? I might end up needing blush, which I didn't buy because that's also in the category of things that Asian makeup has replaced for me personally. Let me just swatch this so we can see what we're in for today. Oh no, that's not gonna work as a blush. But that is a pretty highlighter. It's lighter than I thought it would be. Oh. Is this showing on camera? It's quite glittery in person, actually. I just clunked my brush into my mirror, which, might I tell you, that is a nearsighted person thing. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna like this a bit more as an eyeshadow, personally. I can really see this doing a lot as an eyeshadow topper. And I'm just gonna use my little Shelly Benefit blush I bought a while ago because that looks to me like the Pantone color of the year, or at least close to it. That is actually going really well with the Mars Melter highlighter. Wait, you know what? I think my problem was I was trying to skip blush, and I cannot do that. Blush is a necessity for me. Mascara and blush and lip gloss. That's all I really need. So what was I doing trying to skip it? I don't know. We may never know. Oh, yes. Yep. That's what it was. We've found a solution. Aw, y'all can see this on camera, can't you? You can see this mess over here. It's because, like I said, I bought clothes that don't fit, so I've been trying to make them work for me. Everything is huge. I'm over the everything oversized trend. I'm over it. Have you seen that long shirts are in though? I'm excited for that. Crop tops, you had a long run. I am ready to cover my belly. Oh, brows. Okay, so I'm gonna try the Kosas Brow Pop Nano. You know, I actually opened one of my Urban Outfitters orders and this was not in the box. I couldn't believe it. I didn't film the unboxing of this, so I just had to go to them and say, hey, I'm not lying. I promise this is missing. I had to contact them a couple different ways, but it did get reshipped. And I've decided that I'm going to always turn this little camera setup on and unbox everything just in case that happens again. I've heard some horror stories over these last couple of months of people not receiving items that they paid for. And it happened to me. Thankfully it got resolved, but you know, it was scary. Oh, it's so tiny though. I'm so glad I got this for 40% off. What's the amount of product in here? 0.0001 ounces. Good color though. That's a really good color for me. It's finally mascara time. I'm excited about trying the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes. I bought this incredible deal on their Empowered set. And yet I cannot remember for the life of me to open these brushes. Why can't I remember this? Sometime I'll open those. But we're finally trying the mascara today, so I guess it has a volume and a curl and length side. Let's see what that means. Ooh, I do like curved brushes. Those are nice for lifting. And it's plastic bristles. What's the volume side? Also plastic bristles. Personal preference is everything with mascara. That's what I like. All right, let's start with the curl and length side. I do often actually use two different mascaras at once. Admittedly, this side doesn't seem like it's doing much for my lashes, but maybe it's acting as a nice base. I kinda got it everywhere, but that's just mascara application for you. You gotta clean it up later. Okay, now we're gonna try the volume side. It's a little spidery, so I'm using a clean spoolie to fix that. Can you see it over here? I feel like this would work better in the mini size because the big size just felt really bulky. To be honest with you, at this point, I genuinely think it's smart to just always buy travel sizes of mascara because that'll last you 3 months. I feel like it's a little clumpy. It's not too bad, but we'll see how it is a couple months down the road. It might be one of those that gets better. That's what I'm thinking. I hate the little balls in your mascara. You know what I'm talking about? How you see these balls along the lash. Do you know what I'm talking about? We are almost done. I'm gonna finish with lips, and I bought the Merit Le Gloss set. There's a few reasons I bought this. One is that I do really like their brow gel here, but I really wanted to try this shimmer eyeshadow, and let me just tell you, why didn't they come out with shimmer eyeshadows in the first place? Why did they come out with mattes? Those are so hard to work with. This is really nice, but there is one catch. I do feel like in using this, I found myself going, oh, that's a lot more like the Revlon eye creams. I think that maybe is why they didn't come out with shimmers because, yeah, that's what this formula reminds me of. But you know, Revlon is a fraction of the price. But let's use this lip pencil today. This is supposed to be a universal lip pencil. There it is, there it isn't. I guess this is just okay to me though, and I'll have to think more about why I feel that way. You know what? It might actually just be that I'm so used to lip pencils that add some color. The idea of this being exactly the color of my lips, maybe that's what I don't like. I sometimes feel like one of the biggest challenges in finding the right makeup for you is actually understanding what you do and don't like. And our very last product for this video, some of y'all twisted my arm into this, the Kaleidos Lip Clay. I bought the shade Bare. Supreme Comfort Ultra Matte Lip. I don't know what I'm in for. I've said that I swore off matte liquid lipsticks. Have I? Let's find out together. This has an amazing tip to it. It really comes to a very precise point. Can you see that? Okay, this is so non-drying right now. It's actually It's actually Supreme Comfort as the label said it was, but is it going to dry down? I am actually in awe of how comfortable this lip product is. It is so lightweight. It does not feel drying at all, and yet look at that, that is a matte. And my friends, that's the completed look today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Have a wonderful weekend and happy holidays. We're not gonna have a video on Christmas Day, but I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. Or happy solstice, happy Hanukkah, whatever you may celebrate. But that's it for today's video. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time.